Alright, welcome back to our Android app development. Now today we're going to take a look at how to create more pages. Assuming your app need about 3 or 4 pages, how are you going to add those three to the one that you just created from the beginning? So we are going to take a look at how you can create extra pages. Then later we will create a link between them so that when you click when you click any button or when you click in the login button, it will move to the next page. So let's launch our application. Now, as the previous lesson, we went through how to create a login page. Now we are about to creating extra pages to it, that is the XML pages, so that when a person click on the login button, it moves to the next page for the person to go on to whatever he or she needs to do. So to do that, let's go to our Farmers app. What do you have to do? You just have to right click on it. You choose new, then you choose other. So when the other dialog box come, or when the new dialog box come, you just have to click on the activity here. Then you click on next. So when you click on the next, you have this dialog, says blank activity, then you choose new, or next. So when the next app comes, you see the project name, which is the Farmers app. Then you have in your activity name, the layout name. You can remember that we do have activity main already there. So here we're creating welcome welcome page. So this is our new page. Now your first letter should be capital letter. So immediately you give it the activity name, you have in the layout name, which is the activity welcome. Then the title itself welcome again. Then you click on next to see if you can choose any extra or any other things. Here there's no need for you to select anything from this. I just have to click on finished. So after clicking on the finish, when you come to your left side, that is the package explorer, you will see a welcome activity here. Then you have your page, the home page for you. You can see you had the hello world. So what you are going to do, you are going to change this. Then you will insert our own activities in here. Now we are going to repeat it so that you will get the steps for creating new page to the existing one. So you go back to the main folder, you right click on the main folder, you choose new, you go to other. So at the other dialog box, you have to see that the activity Android is being selected. Then you click on next, you again click on next, then you give it a name. So when the welcome comes out, what are the things that are going to be in there? So the welcome, you said developing an app for farmers. So when the person log in with his or her username and the password and click on the login, there should be something. So when the welcome comes out, the welcome gives the person a welcome message. Then the other activities are also in there. So what are the activities? That is why from the beginning you said that if you want to design a mobile app, you need to plan from here what next, from here what else again. So if you have the planning in there, then you follow the plan to create the activities for your app. So for my welcome, I need to have buttons. The buttons that will help me to give a call to my association president, to give it a call for technical support, to even browse to the internet. So these are the buttons that I may need at the welcome page. So the welcome page, I have call, browse, and address. So that is about the farmers app. So here I'll I'll put it call, then I'll click finish straight away. This time I will not go to any other section. So when you cross check from the package explorer, you will see your activities in the activity call, activity main, activity worker. So when a person goes to the worker, the person can make a call with it. The person can read more about the farmers association. So you just have to go back to the main activity, to the main application folder. You right click on it, you choose new, then you click on other. Now at the other, you make sure that the Android activity is activated or selected. Then you click on next, you click on next again, then you change the name about. So about, let me add the ask to it so that it will make a very good understanding. So about us, then you click finished. So as I made mention, how to create in links. This is how you create the activity XML pages for the other activities. I'm repeating this again. In Android development, you need to plan. You get a sketch on a sheet or on a booklet. You draw down the procedures that you may go through. That is what the pages. From here you go to here, you go to here, you go to here, then the result comes. So you need to plan so that when you start, you may not get confused. You need to put down all those activities in a sheet so that when you start, you know where you are going. Then the next one. So right now that is creating the pages, I want us to add in 2 or 3 commands in it. So let's go to the main. When you click, when you come to the environment, the working environment, on top of it we have the main activity XML page here. We have the welcome, we have the call, then the about us. So let's go to the welcome. So at the welcome, you still have the hello there. So we go back, we make changes to the hello, then we'll give it welcome to farmers farmers app. So you can check it or you cannot check it. Whatever you want to do it, you can make it. Now let's make the changes for the wrap for the width. So I will just type March and then press control space. Then I'll double click on it. You can see that my text has been expanded. Now let's add other features to it. One is the text size. Control plus space. You choose text size. You move it to 16. You give it orientation, that is the gravity. Press control space, you double click, control space again, you choose center, then you go back, you take a look at it how the text will look like. Now we are going to add in extra features to the text style. Control plus space, you choose text style. Control plus space again, you choose bold. You go back and see how bold it is. This is, yeah. So now we are going to create a button for the other pages. So when the person log in, this buttons will appear for the person to add in whatever he or she want to do. So we go to this angle, that is the palette area. You drag your buttons. 1, 2, 3. If you need extra, you can bring it. So let me add another button to become 4. So I'll just have to move this to this side. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this to this position so that we have, so let me move it to this position so that it will look attractive. So these are my buttons. So what I'm going to do, you just have to edit it from the XML. But before we make the editing, let's go to the Farmers app. I want us to bring the Farmers app down a little. So I just have to go to the XML. I'll come to the Farmers app. At the Farmers app, I will insert margin, that is MAR control space. Then I'll put the margin top. I'll give it 30. Then let me check whether the 30 is enough for me. Alright, then I'll increase the font size to, the font size is too small, so I'll make it 22. Then go back and check if I'm okay with the font size, then that will be different. Now let me add let let me add something to it. At the text area, if you want to add in a color to it, as we did to the login. So to add in a text, you type in your text, then choose a text color. If you could remember, I told you that for the color codes, you need to learn them from the net. You just have to browse and type in uh, color codes. Color codes. So when the color codes, you just have to learn them step by step, or you can even copy and put it in somewhere so that if you need a color, you refer the code, then you come and type in. So I'll use my color code for the login for the second color. Then you can see that the text will change color. Alright, now let's go to the buttons. Now the buttons, we are going to make changes to the buttons name. So the first one, what do you want the person to do? Call. I want the person to make a call to our director. Then the next one is what about the association, about the app. So about, let's check the changes. Alright, so